When your cat chooses to sleep next to you, do you actually know what that means? Most people think it's simple. Your cat wants warmth. Your bed is comfortable. And that's the end of the story. But the truth is, that explanation is only a tiny part of what's really happening. Because when a cat decides to sleep beside a human, something much deeper is going on. In fact, many cat behavior experts believe that this small nightly habit is one of the strongest signs of trust a cat can show. Your cat isn't just choosing a place to sleep. They're making a decision. And that decision may reveal how safe they feel around you, how attached they are, and even how they see their relationship with you. Some of these meanings are surprisingly emotional, and one of them is something most cat owners completely misunderstand. Let's start with the first reason. Cats have a reputation for being independent animals. They often do things on their own terms. They choose when to interact. They choose where to rest. And they choose who they trust. That's why their sleeping habits can actually tell us a lot about how they feel. When a cat decides to sleep close to a person, it's rarely random. There are usually several instincts and emotions behind that decision. Some of them come from thousands of years of survival behavior. Others come from the bond your cat has formed with you. Let's begin with one of the most important reasons. Sleep is one of the most vulnerable moments for any animal. When a cat falls asleep, its awareness of the environment drops dramatically. Its reaction time slows. Its guard lowers. In the wild, that can be dangerous. That's why wild cats usually choose hidden places to sleep. They prefer locations where predators cannot easily reach them. Small caves, thick bushes, high branches, anywhere that feels protected. So when your cat ignores every quiet corner in the house and instead climbs into bed next to you, that choice says a lot. Your cat is trusting you with its safety. In that moment, your presence becomes part of its protection. It's essentially saying, I feel safe enough here to completely relax. And for a naturally cautious animal like a cat, that level of trust is incredibly meaningful. But safety isn't the only reason cats choose to sleep next to their owners. There is another invisible process happening while they sleep, and it has to do with scent. Have you ever noticed your cat rubbing its head against you before settling down, or pressing its body against you while lying in bed? This behavior may seem like simple affection, but there's actually something more biological happening. Cats have scent glands in several areas of their body, around the cheeks, on the forehead, near the base of the tail. When they rub against you, they leave small scent markers behind. These scents are invisible to us, but very important in the cat world. They help cats identify members of their social group. In groups of cats that live together, individuals often share a common scent. This creates what researchers sometimes call a group smell. It helps cats recognize who belongs to their safe circle. So when your cat presses against you while sleeping, something interesting happens. Your scent and their scent begin to blend. Over time, this creates a shared smell. From your cat's perspective, that shared scent sends a message. It means, this human belongs to my group. But there's another reason your cat might choose a specific spot on the bed. And it might surprise you. Many cats don't just sleep randomly on the bed. They choose very specific positions. Some sleep near your head. Others curl up near your feet. Some prefer pressing against your side. At first glance, this might seem like a matter of comfort. But sometimes the location has another meaning. Even the most relaxed house cat still carries the instincts of a predator. And predators are always aware of possible threats. In natural cat colonies, members sometimes rest near each other while others stay alert. This shared vigilance increases the chances of detecting danger. Some behaviorists believe that domestic cats occasionally show a simplified version of this instinct. When your cat sleeps beside you, part of its brain may be acting like a tiny night guard. If your cat sleeps facing the bedroom door, it might be watching the entrance. If it sleeps near your head, it may instinctively stay close to the most vulnerable part of your body. Of course, your cat isn't planning to fight intruders, but deep inside their instincts, something says, This human is part of my group. I should stay nearby. And the way your cat positions its body while sleeping can reveal even more. The way a cat sleeps can tell us a lot about how it feels. For example, some cats curl tightly into a ball. This position protects their belly and vital organs. It's one of the most defensive sleeping positions. A cat sleeping like this may feel comfortable being near you but still maintains a little caution. Then there's the complete stretch. Legs extended, belly exposed, sometimes even lying upside down. This position shows extreme relaxation. A cat exposing its stomach is a cat that believes it is completely safe. There is also another interesting position, when a cat sleeps with its back turned toward you. Some people interpret this as a sign of distance. But in the cat world, it actually means the opposite. Turning your back towards someone means you trust them enough not to keep watching them. It's a quiet compliment, but cats don't only adjust their position around you. Some cats adjust their entire schedule. Cats are naturally most active during dawn and dusk. This pattern comes from their hunting instincts. In the wild, those are the times when prey is easiest to find. So naturally, a cat's biological clock is designed around those hours. But something interesting happens when cats live closely with humans. Over time, many cats begin adjusting their schedule. They sleep more during the night. They stay awake during the day. And they often become active when their owners are active. In other words, they slowly synchronize their routine with yours. Researchers studying domestic cats have observed this pattern in many households. It appears that cats sometimes change their behavior simply to align with the people they live with. Your cat may be adjusting its rhythm so that your active hours overlap more. But cats aren't only sensitive to your schedule. They're also sensitive to your emotions. Many cat owners notice something interesting during difficult moments. When they feel sad, or stressed, or sick, their cat suddenly becomes more attentive. Some cats stay closer than usual. Others sit quietly nearby. Some even refuse to leave their owner's side. This behavior may not be random. Cats are extremely observant animals. They notice subtle changes in movement, body posture, voice tone, breathing patterns. They can also detect scent changes linked to stress hormones. When your emotional state shifts, your cat often notices. Sleeping next to you gives them even more information. They can sense your breathing rhythm, your movement during sleep, your overall energy. Over time, your cat becomes familiar with your normal patterns. So when something changes, they may respond by staying closer. But there is one final message hidden in this behavior, and it's something every cat owner should understand. If your cat has slept beside you for months or years and suddenly stops, it's worth noticing. Cats are creatures of habit. They tend to repeat routines that make them feel comfortable. So when a strong habit suddenly changes, it often means something in their environment has changed too. Sometimes the reason is physical. If a cat feels pain or discomfort, it may seek solitude. This is a natural survival instinct. Other times the change may come from the environment. A new pet, a new person, a change in the household routine. Even small changes can affect a cat's sense of security. And sometimes the reason is emotional. Cats remember negative experiences. If something stressful happened in the bedroom, they may temporarily avoid that space. The important thing is to observe. Your cat communicates through behavior. And when a long-standing behavior changes, they are often trying to tell you something. When your cat sleeps next to you, it may look like a small, ordinary moment. But for your cat, it can mean something much bigger. It can mean safety. It can mean trust. It can mean connection. Cats may not express emotions the same way humans do, but their actions often reveal how they feel. And choosing to sleep beside you is one of the strongest signals they can give. Now I'm curious. Does your cat sleep next to you at night? And if it does, where exactly does it choose to sleep? Near your head? Your feet? Or right next to your side? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy learning about the secret language of cats, don't forget to subscribe. because there are many more surprising cat behaviors to discover.